Welcome back again. Your unimpatience has been appreciated. I can only assume that waiting for the next installment of my vaunted series, Homo Suck, was as time consuming for you as it was for me. I've been working my ass off, like one of your human motherfuckers, at perfecting my craftsmanship. You are probably wondering if the fruits of my laborious toil were extremely successful. I believe you will find the answer to be the following word: yes. I have done it. Where the fine arts are concerned, I have reached the pinnacle of Achievement Mountain. I stab my cane into the peak like a flag, thus making a snowy avalanche on the haters below. Jealous much, fat ass? How did I do such a sensational feat, you ask? The mystery to success lay hidden amidst the Byzantine mangas all along. These occult wizardries of the brush, purloined from cool scrolls of wise men from the earthling east, have been gathered for my studious perusal inside a seductive tome emblazoned with a frivolous tart. However, mastering each sly gambit of the trade is no easy task, and yet easily mastering them with great difficulty is exactly what I did. This fact is called a game changer. To professionals in the business, that is. Previously, before I literally transformed into the supreme doujinshi mangaka standing before your very eyes, I made some predictable plans regarding what goes next in my story. I got everything ready. I drew all of the trolls. Look, all of your favorites are here. Crab, Honk Friend, Cape Douche, Smelly Horseman, Other Guy, Bullhorn Wimp, and lest we forget, a salty array of miscellaneous bitches. Oh, also the before trolls in case of emergency, such as in case I was in need of more fictitious idiots to murder inside my drawings. But these portraits are now a moot point. All of this wretched trash goes in the place where it belongs, which is to say, the garbage. That's what happens when you are an artist. Sometimes you change your idea plans because they suddenly seem terrible due to your astronomical strides in creative mastery. These were the pixel puppets of a laughable amateur. They are beneath me now, much like you are. But in spite of all of your bad shortcomings, I will let you observe my artistic breakthroughs because of how proud of them I am, and watching people be impressed at my drawings, even dumb jerks, makes me feel great about myself and my accomplishments. Behold my exclusive private gallery. Abracadabra, you nasty shit nerds. Read it and weep, and tell me how good you think it all is. Thanks. Okay, that's enough admiration. Back to our story. Look who just swaggered into your fucking business. It's God's gift to the Yowies, my research tells me. Get a load of those baby reds. You may recollect that this blushing Bishonen dreamboat is our alpha male. Not that I blame you for not recognizing him, from his once previously odious visage of before. But now, by my skillful hand, this gorgeous male hero has been allowed to radiate with the supreme divinity of boy manga heaven. Oh my, what have we here? Don't look now, but another bashful bishi approaches the stage. It's our troll male, crab guy. Quite a temper, this one. He bellows himself hoarse daily at our smart-talking, give no fuck, alpha male. These moe bros put the pal in palpable chemistry, the kind of which is bad as well as erotic. The sage elders of manga describe the quadrant they occupy as, I quote, tsundere. It is a tempestuous liaison of mutual grievance, and yet, deep down, they know in each other's heart that they are solid dudes. Oh, I know what you're thinking. This is wrong. What's going on here? The touching, the tenderness. I know it, you know it. Let's not play a game with each other. Where, perchance, are the bitches, I can hear you ask. You raise an excellent point. But hear me out. The mangas play by different rules. You'll agree with this when you hear the facts of my rationale. Naturally, such maudlin displays of touching and simpering have no place where only cocksure masculine gentlemen are present. However, by the mangaka's illusionary, he changes everything. Where before our males were coarse, chiseled, and crudely angular, built for prime time like a fucking garbage truck, plowing through the wall of an industrial beef mill, so cut, so maxed out, that they could only provoke inside a young man thoughts of raw power, never debauchery. Until now, that is, because of manga and its inherent capability to transform all that is hard and cruel into figures of sublime beauty. I find this artifice to be much like the siren spell of the trickster, yet, impossibly, even more haunting in its allure. I must say, the artistic ploy is ingenious. It opens up so many possibilities to the fiend of indecent smut, where before it was all but impossible to render truly sentimental imagery without resorting to babes and bimbos galore, due to the utterly unacceptable happenstance wherein macho guys are physically poignant with each other, which to reasonable men is the most unwelcome persuasion of lechery, or that is, it was, until now. Look how smart this hoax is, thanks to manga, see. Through the elegance of beauty and finesse, it softens the uncouth male exterior, beveling the angles of pure muscle, taming his incredible angriness, and by the flushing of his cheeks, the dewing of brow, the glassing of eyes, one brings out of any brute his true inner bishi, which actually is Manganese for a beautiful fucking dude. If you're confused, basically the idea is you pretend them to look more like girls to make it less weird for everybody when they decide to touch each other. I mean, it is repulsive to witness, do not get me wrong, but yet it remains magical in its forbiddenality. Oh, but what's this? An amorous female sachets into the sexual picture to spoil the boy fun. It's none other than What's-Her-Face. Don't be deceived by the fact that this feline floozy is too unimportant for me to bother naming. This is an original character who shall not be stolen. Please respect my property. This saccharine twit has some interests which include 1. Giggling, 2. Making me puke, 3. Using cat words instead of normal words, 4. Serving no purpose, 5. Wearing stupid clothes, 6. Probably smelling horrible, 7. Getting murdered in drawings. Can someone say owned? Moving on. Well, 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 well. What have we here? Hello, boys, this plucky strumpet seems to say with her eyes. She is looking to horn the fuck in on our 2 top dogs' illegal passion paradise. She is no doubt hoping for muchas smooches. Fat chance, sister. Idiot girl number whatever likes. 1. Total failure. 2. Getting friend zoned by quality male honchos. 3. Living in perpetual disgrace. 4. Being a complete fucking third wheel to some cool boys. 5. Not being worth the alpha male's time of day. 6. Not being worth the crab's time of day. 7. Not being worth anything, aka worthless. Bye. Here comes another prime OC of mine, hot off the press. Not too shabby, right? You can just tell this lucky lady is brimming with chutzpah. Methinks she will be a very controversial character, with excessive complications and ambiguous moral stuff in her personality bullet points. Her traits and other such character things will be a lot to list, which is fine, because it will help you believe my creation is more interesting. In fact, this is one such advantage of dominating all known manga as I have done. When you're this good and brilliant, you don't even really need to tell stories anymore. You can just make some characters and list their various qualities extensively, and that's good enough. The many, many intriguing personal facts of this truculent female provocateur shall be listed extensively as follows. She actually thought she was going to be relevant. Keep dreaming, bitch. I think we've wasted enough time on these nobodies. Don't you? Let's drop the bullshit and stop fucking around. You were probably wondering, who is responsible for all this mayhem, you asked. Uh-oh, here he comes. Don't look now, but it's none other than the big man himself. Damn. Who, you ask, is this brooding, beautiful dude? This is yours truly, my self-insertion guy, which is my prerogative to do as an artist. I learned this from my master, the wise-assed ghost who haunted my computer. He was the best there was at stuff like this. He told me once, truly, he was quite the piece of shit. Seriously, Can I get a goddamn? Ask any decorated scholar of the school of manga, and he will say, before you stands the yowiest motherfucker who ever lived. All things about this gorgeous bastard tell you loud and clear. This is a man of class and style. He is dressed to kill, literally, haha, yes. Look at this fancy Dan, strutting his stuff and dapper as fuck. Your boy here peacocks hard at honeys aplenty, negging the bitches and closing the hose in a coat that is fit for a lord. Look at that goddamn coat. I don't know how he gets that coat, probably due to a shenanigan that takes place later. I doubt it matters that much. It looks great though, and I love it. Also, how about a hat? Sure, why not? The hat is not canonical to my fanon, but I do not see the harm in such a dignified accessory. Ah, yes, perfect. Who could ever be accused of being an asshole while wearing that? Nobody. Oh, also, sick nasty green electricity wings? Fucking check. I think we are good to go here. Big man, holler for your woman. His woman, that elaborate tramp from the surface of the tome, hustles to the side of her debonair hotshot. My lady, he doffs rationally. The man brims with intellectual ideas she wouldn't understand. He knows many things about the world and being strong, but yet he still doesn't know who she is. The goddess of manga, perhaps? It is no matter. She must bow down before her lord, as must you all some day. Goddess of manga, bow down. She bows before you submissively, in a subservient manner. Everything is correct about the situation. You think she's really attractive, and it makes you feel weird physically, and yet, unlike your sister, she knows her place, and has no opinions or words to remark about. I mean, not to imply that any other aspect of her is like your sister. Like being attractive. Wow, what? Read into stuff much? You decide you have too much time on your hands. You stop thinking about this topic, starting as of immediately. All is well and ideal again, without you blurting out unnecessarily sexy scandals. It is almost a bit too ideal, you think. Something is amiss. You go in for a closer look at the eyes of the handsome boy's appearance and notice a worrisome discrepancy. No, this is all wrong, you frown. These glassy red peepers, lovely though they are not your lord's final form. Oh no. His eyes are supposed to flicker about with the hat flavors of my loyal frog puppet guys. Legend demands. This is a trait of supreme invincibility, ode to a full body union with the clockwork Maggie, Magij, Macjack, the clockwork bullshit. I don't know why that's supposed to happen yet, but maybe we'll find out together.